This is August 15th, 2000. I'm at an unnumbered prospect just a little bit southwest of the Florence Cemetery. So I gave it a site number K8150001. This is an adit that shows on the topographic map just a little southwest of the cemetery. And this is the adit. It's caved behind this gate. Can't really see too much back in there. It's kind of brushed over, but it is caved. Some relatively recent claim notices. There's a sign up above here that's dated 1973 when the present owners claimed this apparently. And they call it the jackpot claim. So that's what we'll give it a name. There is a little seep that comes out, but it really isn't flowing. It's just kind of a wet spot with just a little bit of moisture there. You can see it doesn't really come out here. The waste dump's been pretty well removed. This whole drainage down here looks like it's been plastered. There's really not much water, a little bit of a seep down here. But you can see how brushy it is, and this whole thing's pretty well been dump's been removed if there ever was much. There's also a cabin and a shed up here. See the cabin there through the smoke and haze, and then the shed is just right beside it through the trees there. I don't think we can really see it. I'll get some video of that when we get up there. Don't know if this is still presently claimed or not, but there are some notices on the two buildings up there that say it's property of the United States government, so it's not a patented claim in any case. Above me on the slope up here, kind of on the ridge top and on both sides of the ridge, are a number of deep gullies that are all placer workings. They aren't adits or shafts as far as I can tell. So that's really all there is here. I'll go up and just get a quick shot of the buildings up there before we go on to the next one. Well, I'm kind of looking west down the little northwest, I guess, down the draw, brushy draw here where the adit was. It's kind of been plastered up to this little access road that comes in. And these are the two structures that are here. It's a little cabin, pretty well boarded up. And you can see here it says Jackpot Mines. Looks like they had one claim. 1,500 by 1,200 feet. Actually, it looks like about a two claim block. Now there's the United States property sign on there, and then this is the little shed, storage shed that's right beside it. It's fairly recent, metal sided. It's certainly not one of the old structures from the town site. Off to the north here a little bit, this is probably one of their more recent claims, although the brush growing in it kind of indicates nothing's been done back here for a few years anyway. These are probably all just diggings or placer workings or trenches looking for some veins. This is pretty much kind of right above where the adit would be, assuming the adit extends that far. And all this is kind of a cut, maybe 50 feet long. The widest part there is about 30 feet wide, and it's maybe 10 feet deep at the deepest part of the trench down there, so really doesn't amount to too much. There's also some other trenches and pits and small cuts and things off the side of the ridge, especially on the west side here, although there's a few little things like this on the east side as well, but that's really all there is here. So we're going to move on. There's a couple down below the cemetery that might be the Morning Sun prospect. This actually could be the Old Blossom prospect. It's real hard to tell. The locations aren't that accurate in some instances, or they don't give that good of location information. So we'll move on down and see if we can find this Morning Sun, assuming that's what it is.